only with us sticking together and saying no to cheap freight. Only together we can show them, well, we cannot run charity loads. So it starts simply with every dispatcher. If we're gonna start saying no and they cannot move freight, eventually the brokers have to ask for more. They ask for more, well, they have to pass stuff for us. Not one person can change this market. Not two people can change the market. Not 1,000 people can change the market. But all together, if we would start negotiation and actually turn down some contracts and being together in this, we can change the market. And this is my opinion, guys. So instead of sitting there and crying and telling that TQL takes advantage of us and Coyote doesn't want to pay, or giving advice for brand new owner of the company with one truck, oh, you're so stupid, just go direct. You can get all those lanes, good pay lanes. Really? Show me at least one lane that you got with brand new MC, with one truck, with a guy who just entered the business. All those trucking gurus, show me, please. I will take your classes. I will actually spend thousands of dollars so you can teach me how to do that. You cannot do that because there are still principles in logistics. As much as you need capacity to service that lane, there is also business decision. Let's say I am growing tomatoes somewhere in Florida. And in a season which is starting maybe, I don't know, end of June to July, I will have 30 loads per week. There is a Jose or whoever's coming to me, or I don't know who is watching me right now, and he has one truck. And he was listening to all Facebook gurus, YouTube gurus, to everybody who insulted him, telling him, oh, come on, man, you don't even know what you're doing. You don't really need dispatcher. Or if you have dispatcher, your dispatcher does not know what the hell she or he is doing. Go direct. So let's say I am the owner of that farm and I am looking at this guy, seems like a nice guy, comes to me, I've been in business for a long time as a driver, but he comes to me and he tells me, wow, can we make a deal? Can I just take loads from you directly because I don't want to pay dispatcher. I don't really want to pay broker. And here I am. I am busy with growing my freaking tomatoes. I am busy with making sure that I sell those tomatoes to Walmart, Costco, Aldi, whatever I'm selling them to. And I am looking at him and I say, listen, honey, I mean, whatever. Let's name his Mike, our pro driver, pro owner operator, brand new carrier Mike. Mike, as much as I love you, as much as I would love to help you, but I don't need an extra headache. Plus, you only have one truck. I need the company who has a capacity of the trucks, and the ratio cannot be 10. It has to be higher because by the time 10 trucks leave somewhere, well, they still need to come back. So the capacity of the equipment has to be probably ratio 1 to 2. So if I have to service 10 loads per week, I need a company who has at least 20 reefers to make sure that we still maintaining movement on schedule, because I am not willing to lose my contract with Walmart. I am not willing to lose my contract with Costco just because you don't have enough trucks. So in this case, if you do not have those 20 trucks, unfortunately, as much as I love you, but no, I am not gonna be even listening to you, even if you give me the better rate, right? So that's why we have brokers, right? So the brokers will find 10 different mics, but it's gonna be their responsibility to make sure that they will move this freight. So please, my dear trucking gurus, my dear expert in dispatching, when you start telling everybody go direct, understand not everybody can go direct. First, dispatcher legally cannot go direct because they do not have a 30. And because of all those advices, that's why we have misrepresentation of dispatchers' duties. And what is our duty? Our duty is to provide service for motor carrier to actually find the loads for them, but we are dealing with freight brokers who have MC. If I want to go direct, I will be representing carrier. I'm not going just because I'm an independent dispatcher trying to find the freight direct. If I want to do that, then I better go and open the authority, get my surety bond. And if I am a great salesperson, well, I can go and do that. Do you think it's easy? To even do that, you have to be in logistics for a few years. You need to understand the market, the seasons, how to even bid on those loads. And that's why market have been affected so much. Not only because we got extra people coming into the market, extra overcapacity, but also we had so many people who decided to become the freight brokers, right? And they had no clue. So what are they doing? They are underbidding. And of course, then we have all these cheap freights because they take those contracts and then they still need to cover. But why do they cover them? Because you guys still taking that BS. And you can. So we finished on that. Market will be worse estimated in 2024 around 1.5 trillion. So about 100 trillion increase from 2023. Well, and look at this. By 2029, hopefully you guys survive till 2029. Hopefully I'm not gonna quit my mission to change trucking for the better. It's only 5 years away. It's going to be estimated at 1.8 trillion. So do you see? There is a growth. It's not stopping. One more time, the message I am sending, trucking is not going anywhere. Freight movement is not decreasing. We predicting actually big growth, right? Okay, let's go back to trucking. Well, the most common commodities hold up food, electronics, and furniture. So as a dispatcher, when we talk about food, remember, it can be dry goods, it can be refrigerated. Challenges for the dispatcher, of course, refrigerated commodities. Why? Because you have to spend attention on what? On extra details. First, you need to pay attention to temperatures, right? You have to make sure that you know how the reefer has to be set. Is that has to be stop and go? Is that has to be continuous? And remember, guys, especially for new people in trucking, doesn't matter if you're a new driver on the reefer or if you're a new dispatcher, remember that all temperatures are always go by BOL, bill of lading, right? Not by the rate confirmation. So please, rate confirmation can say 52 stop and go. Your driver goes and he checks in and the shipper said, wow, it's going to be avocados. We want it 48 and we want continuous. That's how it's settled when you guys have rejection due to temperature, right? Make sure you understand what is a downloadable TRU is, right? Make sure you pay attention to what? To extra picks. I don't like extra picks with the reefers. Why? Picture. Make sure you pay attention to what? To extra picks. I don't like extra picks with the reefers. Why? Picture. Let's say you're picking up stuff in California. You have 3 picks and you actually have perishable. What does it mean? That they're gonna combine different commodities, different produce. So you go and in Santa Maria, you pick up 5 pallets of strawberries. Then you drive, let's say, to Tracy, California, you pick up spinach. Every time they open the door, loading, unloading, well, you already had those 6-8 pallets of strawberries. Will that affect actually the quality of the produce? Yes, especially if you're loading, it takes not 1 day, but it takes 2-3 days. So please, new dispatchers, one-on-one, especially from California. Why?